Okay, picking where we left off, we're talking about using the VI command. There's some really cool things you can do from the command line. So I'm going to go ahead and hit escape to make sure I'm there. The slash command can find everything. For example, if I want to find the letter S, I would do slash. Oh, come on, what's going on here? I would do slash S, for example, and it pops me to the next S in the line. That's pretty cool. If I'm going to find the next one, I just hit N, right? Gives me the, well, okay, there is no. Okay. Anyway, so find the first occurrence and then command S and then next, rather not S a second time. N, give me the next one, give me the next one, give me the next one. There's some really cool global search and replace kind of thing. Let's say, for example, I wanted to find every single, every single S and change it to something else. So I'm going to pop into what's called the command mode. Remember, commands typically start in colon. So I'm going to say colon, substitute, find every E and change it to a capital E. Now, what this is going to do, find every E and change it to a capital E for every line, okay? Kind of makes sense. Now, I didn't actually tell it what line to work on. And it only did the first one. If I wanted it to be global, I would say S, E, capital E, G, which means I want to do everywhere. Kind of cool. And so, now again, I'm not going to ask you to do that on a test or anything. I'm just saying it's a really cool thing. If I wanted to have that on all the lines, one of the things you can do, for example, if I want to turn on line numbering so I can actually see something, if I just type the word set, it's going to tell me all these things, okay? And so the one I basically want to find is the one for line number or something like that to basically tell me where I'm at. So ruler, syntax, history, I don't see line number. Okay, cool. I'm just going to go here and say colon set number. Okay, and then it just gives me a way I can see the line numbers. So now if I wanted to do, 1,4, which means lines 1 through 4, substitute every capital E for a little e globally. Boink. So this is actually a pretty doggone powerful thing. This global search and replace kind of thing. You can specify what sections you want, what lines you want. There's even a pseudonym for all lines. It's $1. I'm sorry, gotta get down here. $1. That means you don't have to keep track of what the ending number is. That just means start from the beginning. Okay. So I'm gonna skip a bunch of junk with VI because again, VI is not something you learn by watching other people. The only way you learn VI is to actually just download it and run it and just use it for a while and get used to it. So let's talk about all those things. Let's say I made some changes here, but I don't really want to save any of those changes, right? So if I said, let me back up. If I said Q for quit, right? I mean, I was just messing around. I didn't want to make any changes. It's going to come back and say, wait a minute. You've made changes since the last time we did this. Are you sure you want to quit? Well, this is where you use the damn it function. I say Q damn it, the exclamation point. That means, no, I really meant to do this. Doink, kind of cool. Okay, so colon W for write, colon Q for quit, colon Q exclamation means quit damn it. Colon WQ means write and quit. I guess you could have a write, quit, and damn it. And then there's another one. It's just Shift ZZ. You don't actually have to get into all the way down to the command row. You don't have to do the colon thing because saving and quitting is a very, very common thing, right? You expect to do that a lot, I would expect. So I go here and I go, whatever I'm going to do. Her to a school one day, okay? And so I just do Shift ZZ. Hold the Shift key down and go boink, boink. So it automatically does all that for me. That's just kind of one of the cool. So again, I'm not trying to turn you into, a VI expert. I'm just saying this is one of the things you ought to be able to do if you're going to try to impress somebody. Okay, that's the end of the series so far. So see you guys again in some future video.